I'm Melanie Collins alongside Yahoo Sports' Christopher Sullivan. Sully, USA on to the round of 16. They face Belgium on Tuesday. Let's get your main keys to this matchup.
I'm looking for three things, Mel. I'm looking for them to win the midfield. First of all, dominating in all facets and categories. That means the way that they pressure, they coordinate, and they balance and recover is super important. The transition game going from defense to offense is important. And with that said, they have to have a good two-way game out of every player, defense to offense, really making it difficult for Belgium, which I think they can do, like when they played against Nigeria. And finally, Mel, they have to be clinical in the final third, like what we saw out of Fabian Johnson, those quick exchanges and combinations, explosive bursts, and then shooting from different areas to give an element of surprise against Courtois, who for me is the best, youngest keeper in the world.
Well, overall, a good matchup for USA, both young squads. Let's get your prediction for the score.
Well, again, it's tough. I got to go with my heart, but I got to go with my head as well. And I think the United States are finally going to play the consummate game that we've been waiting for. I'm going to say 3-2 against a very full of expression Belgium team. 3-2 United States.
All right. Well, we will be there in Salvador with Evan Doherty and Martin Rogers. Let's check in with those guys.
Thank you, Mel. Evan Doherty, Martin Rogers for Yahoo Sports. Martin, the U.S. getting a bit of a boost. Monday, Jurgen Klinsmann announcing Josie Altidore will be available for this match against Belgium. Is that really that big of a boost for the Americans?
I think it can be potentially. If Altidore is in a fit shape to get on the field, Jurgen Klinsmann being very cagey about Altidore's fitness since he suffered his hamstring injury in the first game against Ghana. I'm not convinced he's really got enough body of work in his legs to be able to be a significant contributor. But hey, this is a game that could go to extra time. Maybe you could throw him in desperation in the last 10 minutes and maybe even in a penalty shootout.
If it gets to that, it would be interesting. All right, we got Sully's pick. He likes the U.S. 3-2. How about you?
All right, I'm going to go 2-1. Salvador's been one of the highest scoring venues of this World Cup, but I think it's going to be a tight and tense game. I do think the Americans match up quite well against Belgium, though. Belgium's a very, very fluid attacking team. The Americans try and soak up that pressure, hit them on the counter-attack, and ride that wave of confidence.
And if they do that, it would put them in the quarterfinals of the World Cup for the first time since 2002. For Martin Rogers, I'm Evan Doherty. This is Yahoo Sports coverage of the 2014 FIFA World Cup from Brazil.
Yahoo!